Hey everybody, welcome back, and here we are again with Lumberjacks Dynasty on the PlayStation. So, we did the first look at this a few days ago. If you didn't watch the first look, have a look now up in the top right hand corner. I'll put a link to that. And we had a general look round during that first look, and we met Auntie, we met Uncle. Uncle was explaining to us that he can't pay us for any work that we're doing, but if we help him and we fix up this farm, then what will happen is that when he does sell it, he will split the profits with us. So this is the farm. They used to live in this farm, Auntie and Uncle. They now live over there where you can see the red gate. They've got a smaller place because this has become a little bit too much for them. And one of the first jobs we picked up was to fix up these buildings. Now, I've had a little go. I fixed up this barn. I also fixed up this barn. Fixed the greenhouse. I've kind of fixed this barn. Is it a barn? But I've got one issue with it. There is something on the roof that I can't reach. We'll come back to that. But this is the main house. And Auntie and Uncle gave us this house to stay in. You can see it's in pretty bad repair. You can see the roof has got holes in it. There's wooden planks missing. So as part of what I was doing, exploring the farm, I found this nail gun that I've got in my hands right now. And I also found scaffolding. So now, when I press triangle and go into the inventory, and it's telling me I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat this sausage, which puts my food up to 91, so that's good. In here, as well as the chainsaw that we got from the first look, I've got scaffolding, I've got a nail gun, and I've also got apples. You can find apples on the trees, they're fairly easy to find. So, we need to fix up the house, and you do that with the nail gun. And if I press engineer site, all the red bits are where we need to fix up. So what I'm going to do is, I thought it'd be fun to fix this house up on a small little video for you. We'll do this together, we'll see how it works, and let's see how we go. We'll start low, I think. All you need to do is, when you see the orange hammer, you just hold square. You don't need any wood, which is a bit strange. It just literally repairs like this. Now the other thing is, it doesn't give you a percentage. It doesn't tell you how far through repairing it you are, which is a bit of a shame, because it's quite easy to miss things. You've literally to get up close and just repair everything every time you see it. Every time you see the hammer. So it's quite time consuming. It's quite satisfying actually, I will say that, but it can be annoying. A couple of these buildings over here, I got right to the end, could not spot where the last plank was for the life of me. And even the engineer's site wasn't properly bringing it up. But let's do this, because once our farm is up to date, we're in good business then, aren't we? We can go and pick some jobs up for other people. We need to go onto the deck in there, so we'll do that once we go inside. Is there anything just here? Because we're repairing the house, but if we see anything else, we'll just do it. I'll just repair this jetty. Because there's some big holes in this. It's a lovely day. The birds are out. You can hear the owl, actually. I don't know what time of day it is, but I've just slept just before the video started. So I'm assuming it's early morning. You don't normally hear an owl, do you? Early morning. But anyway, can we... Oh, we can repair from underneath the decking, look, which is quite good. The other thing is, you don't seem to run out of nails for this nail gun. So I thought maybe, you know, we'd get so far and we'd have to go to the hardware shop or whatever it might be. If that indeed exists in this game, I don't know. But I've used this nail gun quite a lot and I've not had to restock it or anything. So let's see how we get on. Let's have a look here. Can we reach that one? We'll go on to the decking once we move into the house. You can see here as well, all these fences will need doing. I'm not going to worry too much about these just now. I'll do this side just while we're here, just for completeness. The house is the main thing. So, now after the first look video, there were quite a few comments from you guys telling me you were struggling from, I think, mainly it was chapter 3. I'm still in chapter 1 at the moment, but chapter 3 you were struggling to finish the missions and you couldn't go any further. I did have a quick look on Toplitz's Twitter page, and you guys are quite right. They're aware of a number of problems on console right now, and they're working on those. They're asking for patience whilst they work it out. And I thought, you know, being as chapter 3 for me is still quite a way away, I thought I would do this and we'll just show some basics on how to repair the house and the buildings, etc. So I might, after this one, I might hang on until the fixes come through, but they did say, they didn't give an ETA for the fixes, but they did say that they're working on them, so hopefully that's quickly. Now, what I should do now is to do the rest of the outside of the building, I should swap to the scaffolding so we can climb up. So if I press triangle to bring up the inventory and pick the scaffold, you literally walk towards where the scaffold can go and it turns green, and then you just press square and it builds a scaffold like that. So let's go all the way around and we'll just do that so we can climb up the highest points, because you can get onto the roof and everything. There's always big holes in the roof, and I think we saw at the beginning of this, there's definitely holes in this roof. So let's do, can we put scaffolding down here? I bet we have to put scaffolding on the actual deck in there itself. So we'll have to go in the house to do that. We can put one there. We can put one there. And another. Do we need one there? No. Right, so we can put the scaffolding away now. Let's go back to the gun. Let's see what we can find. Just lets you get to these awkward spots, which is good. The other thing is that you can actually fall straight off the edge of it. I've done this so many times. That's a bit annoying. How are we going to get to this one now? Yeah, we just got to lean. Right, is there anything else here? So if I use the engineer's sight, you can see there it flashes red where something needs doing. So there is something on that side, but let's just jump down for easiness. Oh, we have got some lower down ones. I'm sure we fixed those. Did we not already fix these? Not to worry, let's do them now. Do the ones we can get to whilst we're just stood around, and then we'll go up the scaffolding. Yeah, these are quite low. Surely we did these. I'm going to have to rewind this afterwards and just see. Maybe I did completely miss it, but it seems a bit odd to me. Right, let's go up the scaffolding for this one and just see what there is on this side. There's our truck, by the way, that Uncle gave us at the end of part 1. You can see inside we've got a lot of repairing to do as well. So we'll do that once we go in. Can I reach without falling? Right, there we go. So that's that corner done. We can probably fix the roof. It's funny how the tiles just appear. I mean, they could have, as I said at the beginning with the wooden planks, they could have took it one step further and you would have to go to the hardware shop or the sawmill or whatever and buy a stock of the extra parts you need to fix it up. But with this, I mean, it's great. You got the magic nail gun, which not only puts nails where they should be, but also puts the materials on as well. As you can see there, magic. Whoever patented this is onto a winner. It doesn't matter when the scaffold's there, but you have to also be careful you don't fall off the roof, because it does tend to just kind of jump you along the roof as you go. Let's just check if there's anything else up here that we need to do on this side. I don't think there is. Let's just go over the top whilst we're here, because there is some here. We might as well do the roof all at one go. That's that. Sometimes to make these higher up patches disappear, even though we just repaired that, it doesn't fully repair until you find a lower spot. You see there, now the middle's repaired. So there's kind of two stages to some of this. At least this will make us weatherproof. I've not been in the game long enough actually talking about that to see if there is any kind of, you know, what kind of weather. I'm assuming we get all sorts of weathers. And I don't know if that's just random or what, but I'm looking forward to seeing that. Have we got anything in the chimney we need to fix? No. And let's just admire the view whilst we're up here. Because it's not bad, is it? It's quite a nice view. I feel a thumbnail coming on here, you know, with this. Yeah, that's very nice. Okay, so we were on this scaffold, weren't we? So we'll just quickly jump down. Just in case we spot anything else. Those are inside, so we don't need to do those. Let's go, let's just double check here actually, there's some there, look. See what I mean, it's quite easy to miss some of these and then you get to the end and you've got to remove all the scaffolding to be able to make the engineer's sight properly work so you can see through all this clutter on the outside. Anything here? We do have some to do there, so we can change scaffold. Pity we can't. There's no jump button. You know, you can't climb up. So you've literally to. Oh, actually, I got stuck. That's interesting, isn't it? What did I press then? Oh, there we go. That was weird. It just threw me down. Not to worry. As long as we didn't get stuck, that would have been bad, wouldn't it? Right, let's just do this one because we missed a few again here. Anything else? Right, so we've got a little bit to do around here. So I mean, I'm having to get right to the edge of the scaffolding with some of these. We can actually jump onto the decking, but there's not much point because we'll do that bit when we go in the house. We'll do what we can from here. Right, is that everything? Let's just check the engineer's site. There's some floorboards, but again, that's when we're inside. Do that one. Right, anything under here? So we're not doing too badly for the outside. There's a lot to do upstairs, but that's fine. Nothing lower down, so we can go up again. It is actually, oh wow, look at that. We've got an attack of the trees. It's actually, it is quite relaxing doing this. It's just nice and restful. Especially with the bird song in the background. Fairly relaxing, I would say. Nothing too taxing on the brain. It's like completing a puzzle. Right, we've got to do these gutters, look, because if we don't do it while the scaffold's up, it's not a gutter, it's like a running board underneath. Let's just check the engineer's site, which is a bit of a cheat, isn't it? Got this corner to do. Can I do that from up here? Right, let's just do a quick scan of anything else. I think that could be the outside done, you know. So what we'll do is, and we can always put it back up again afterwards. Let's take the scaffolding away. So if I reselect the scaffolding and just walk up and just hover the circle over a piece of scaffolding and press circle, then it removes it. So let's do that all the way around. And as I say, if we need to put some more back up, we'll just put the original pieces, because you can't, in some cases, I don't know if it'll do it here, but if I, yeah, see, we can't get in the house because it's blocked by the scaffold. So let's remove it. And we're having trouble here again, where we got stuck before. Ah, that's fine. Let us jump. Let's remove that. Now this one, don't know whether to leave that one, because we have got some work to do up there on that decking. So let's just leave that one. We can run with R2 as well, which is helpful. We'll get rid of this one though. And we'll get rid of this one. And we'll get rid of that one. Okay, so let me switch back to the gun. How are we doing for food? 67, so we're alright. Sleep is 76. So we've got quite a way to go. Incidentally, as I said at the beginning, if you do want to store some food in your inventory, just find apple trees like this. Or you can go back to Auntie's house and Auntie will feed you. So you can see there now we've got 6 apples there that we can eat if we need them. Right, let's go in the house. We'll go room by room because it's quite a big place. This is where we need to be careful to make sure we get everything. So let's just check if there's anything else in this room. So there you go, you see low down. That's easily missable. I'm holding onto the engineer's sight right now. Looks like we could have a basement under there too. I'll tell you what, Uncle was saying that it's getting a bit too much for him to upkeep this farm. I do think if he'd have kept on top of it at the time, it wouldn't have got this bad, because there's a lot of repairing needed doing on this, and they've been living in here, you know. It's not like it's not like a tornado's been through it all of a sudden. They've been living in this for a while before they've moved. So unless he's been so busy doing all the lumberjacking and all the rest of the stuff, then I don't know what he's been doing. But no wonder he's called us in. Let's just have a look in here, because we'll miss this. Little wardrobe there, or a closet, depending where you are in the world. Anything in the roof? Well, I think we're good, so let's close that door, then we know we've done plenty to do here though. It's actually quite a nice place, isn't it, this? It's big. What he should be doing with this is he should be renting it out as a holiday home. That's what he should be doing once we get it fixed up, because with these views outside he's going to make a few quid, and then he may be able to afford to actually pay us something. And this is where I was saying now about, you know, if you had a percentage and you could see, you know, how far through repairing the house you were, then it would be pretty advantageous, I think. Right, where's the... I'm trying to find... So, with the engineer's sight, I can see red along there. But I can't actually see where the... Oh, there we go. I can actually see where the repair is for the floor parts. Ah, right, it's fixed it. So the wall... That was weird. The wall ones actually fixed the floor ones that were showing. Right, okay. Let's do these while we're here. So that when we go upstairs, we don't fall all the way through. Where else? We do still have a red one down here, so where is that coming from? Is there anywhere on this side that will give us that? It might be that we need to go down underneath to fix that. It is flashing red, but... So we'll need to remember that one, because at the end, that might be the one that... Oh, actually, look, there's something here. Has that fixed it? Yes, that's weird. Why would fixing that fix that? Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it, because we're done. We can start making our way upstairs, I think. Let's just do these while we can see them. Right, nothing else, so let's go in. One last final scan here. Reveals nothing. Anything in the roof? No. Right, upstairs we go. See, oh, I mean, how long have they not been living in this place? For all these floorboards to be missing, I mean, it's pretty dangerous, isn't it? It's a good job we're handy with a nail gun, that's all I'll say. It's looking good though, now we're fixing it up. I mean, we got some of these boards that don't really go. These new ones are quite nice though, aren't they? I like these grey coloured ones. Maybe we can go through and repair the whole place and update them. Now, let's be methodical here and we'll do one side of the house first, I think. But at least we won't run out of wood, as I mentioned at the beginning. Can you imagine if you had to go outside and carry the wood in? Pile it all up, keep going downstairs, bring a few flanks, a few planks at a time, and oh, the lights work, that's good. Yeah, doing a few planks at a time could be difficult, couldn't it? Oh, look at that. There's a baby's cot. So maybe we've not got the full story from Auntie and Uncle yet. I wonder whose that was then. Right, where are we now? So there's the bed, that's where we obviously go and sleep. Once you can see here, we're on 68 sleep. Once that starts to come down, it does give you a reminder of when to sleep, but it does take you through the night. We're actually 11:53 AM, Thursday the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July if you're in the US, by the way. That was earlier this week. But we're getting fixed up pretty nicely. Anything else in here? So we know that those red ones along the patio doors there are fixable from outside usually. I'm almost ready for buying this place myself, to be honest. Oh, there is a way up there. I wonder if we can get up there into that loft somewhere from inside. Because although, you know, off stream I have, as I said, had a little play with this. Not much, and apart from coming up to this room to sleep once, I haven't done much of anything else. So I haven't actually investigated. So I don't know if there is a sort of attic or loft or a basement. Well, you would think there would be a basement. Anything else up here? I don't see any red, so let's go. Actually, let's look behind us in case. Yeah, it's a great view. Just over there is where we put the logs in the first look. We put the logs into the river and we let them sail down to the sawmill. So everything's pretty local so far. Let's close the door then we don't miss anything, because there is things hiding there behind the door. But we're not doing too badly. How many nails have we used? It's got plenty of bedrooms. Right, what else have we got in here? I think we're good, you know, in this one. Let's just do a quick check. Right, let's go to the next one. Let's close that because we're done. Let's close that because we're done. We'll go into this one. Yeah, some of these planks are on both sides. Outside and in. So, you know, you can kind of understand why they moved to a smaller place. I mean, it was probably drafty. It's probably nice in summer. But I bet it was drafty, you know, in winter. I think we're good in there too. So we're not doing too badly at all. Right, here's the bathroom, look. Anything in here? There's no planks in here. This is all tiled. It's quite nice. So there, let's just check actually in here. There is a loft ladder there now then. Oh, we can actually just get in like that. That's pretty neat. I was actually expecting the ladder to come all the way down. How do I get up there then? Is there another way for me to... Yeah, the edge is missing. Let's try that again, because... Alright, saying I'm getting hungry, so let's have another apple. Let's have 2 apples. Let's have 3 apples. It puts 10 on the. It puts 10 on the thing on the food value. So 3 of those is good. How do I get up here now? So there is no, let's have a look in the options. There is no, not that. How do we show the buttons? Controls, that's the one. Oh, there is a jump. L2. I did not know that. L2 doesn't seem to be doing much. So if I run... Ah, a run and a jump. There you go. So if you're playing this, remember that. Process of elimination. I didn't even know there was a jump, so there you go. Problem solved. I tell you what, in these houses, right, they make really good use of the space, don't they? You know, not a space is wasted. I mean, this is a massive size loft, this. You have fixed your home building. Congratulations, your work is being appreciated. And you received 10,000 social points. Now, you know what? That wasn't that bad. I expected... So we must not have a basement, by the way. But I expected us to have a couple of very awkward bits and pieces here that we missed as we were repairing it. But we seem to have done okay. Let's just go back outside and have a look. We'll take down this remaining scaffolding. And then we can look at our handiwork. Let me just change back to the scaffold. And remove. Was that the only piece? I think we got rid of the rest, yeah. Let's just have a drink. We've earned it. That's put our food up to 100%, by the way. Oh, you get plus 45 on the value. That's a beer, actually. Yeah, we've earned a beer. Of course we've earned a beer. We've worked hard in this video. We got the whole place fixed up. Didn't take us too long. It looks good. Alright, there's a few boards that are a bit odd. Actually, you know what? I was lying. We repaired the door, but we didn't have a look. Oh, look at this. We've got lots of various foodstuffs. Oh, we've got vintage wine. What else have we got? Jars of various things. Vegetables. It's like Aladdin's cave. Right, so that's good. That's keeping nice and cool down there with this stone surround. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please do give me a like if you did, if you want to see more of Lumberjacks Dynasty. We will be back with some more. I'll see if I can do another episode without getting stuck with the reported console issues as we talked about at the beginning. But I actually quite enjoyed that. It was very therapeutic, very relaxing, and quite a nice activity to do. So take care, everyone. Thanks everyone for subscribing. Thanks everyone for liking. See you on the next one.